Dear listeners, welcome back to another captivating episode of Oliver the Time Traveler. We're thrilled to have you here as we dive once again into the incredible journey of Oliver, a traveler whose adventures transcend time and space. In our last episode, we witnessed Oliver's remarkable encounter with the celestial maps and the luminous watch button. Now, let's quickly pick up where we left off, right at the moment when Oliver finds himself once more aboard the spectral ship, facing the astonished gaze of none other than Captain Van der Decken himself. As the white light fades and the world around him takes shape, Oliver's surroundings transform once more into a realm that bridges reality and the extraordinary. Imagine the sensation, the salty breeze, the creaking timbers, and the ghostly presence of the ship's crew. And there, standing before him, is Captain Van der Decken, his eyes wide with awe and curiosity. Tales of the Flying Dutchman and its doomed voyages have echoed through time, and now Oliver finds himself again at the heart of this timeless legend. Last time, before Oliver was transported from the ship by the watch, in the aftermath of their shared moment, Oliver and Captain Van der Decken stood side by side on the deck of the Flying Dutchman, their eyes fixed on the distant horizon where the sinking ship had vanished beneath the waves. A heavy silence hung then in the air, mingling with the weight of unspoken thoughts. Oliver remembers his heart was aflutter with a mixture of emotions. Now he marvels at the connection he has forged to go back to Captain Van der Decken, a connection that transcends the barriers of time and existence. And so, as Oliver's surroundings begin to crystallize once more, he finds himself standing in a place that is both familiar and otherworldly. Captain Van der Decken stands a few paces away, his eyes wide with surprise as he stares at Oliver. The captain's weathered features, normally etched with an air of command, now etched with genuine amazement. "You?" Captain Van der Decken exclaims, his voice a blend of disbelief and wonder. "How is this possible? How have you returned to us?" As they stand there, a shared silence settles between them, the vast expanse of the ocean surrounding them, the stars above watching their encounter with ancient wisdom. Captain Van der Decken's gaze remains fixed on Oliver, a myriad of unspoken questions swirling within his mind. As Oliver opens his mouth to answer Captain Van der Decken's bewildered questions, the captain's countenance abruptly shifts. His eyes light up with a mixture of astonishment and delight, and before Oliver can utter a word, the captain breaks into a broad, hearty smile. "You must be hungry after your journey," Captain Van der Decken exclaims, his voice brimming with warmth and hospitality. With a swift motion, he claps his hands together, a sound that rings through the air like a cheerful command. And in response to his gesture, as if conjured by some enchanting spell, two elegant tables materialize on the spectral deck. Covered in richly embroidered cloths and adorned with ornate place settings, the tables are laden with a feast fit for royalty. An array of sumptuous dishes, savory and sweet, entices the senses. Crystal goblets shimmer with the promise of fine wines, and exotic fruits beckon with their vibrant colors. Oliver's surprise is palpable, his momentary perplexity eclipsed by the captain's genuine and hospitable demeanor. It's as if the captain's joyous spirit radiates through the very fabric of the ship itself, infusing the surroundings with an air of merriment and wonder. "Please, my friend," Captain Van der Decken gestures toward the lavishly set tables, "partake in this feast. A traveler through time surely deserves a resplendent welcome." Oliver's initial speechlessness transforms into a warm smile, his heart touched by the captain's gesture. He finds himself drawn to the tables, his curiosity piqued not only by the extraordinary sight before him but also by the camaraderie that seems to bridge the gaps between their worlds. As he settles into his seat and indulges in the delectable fare, Oliver realizes that the Flying Dutchman is not merely a ship from the annals of myth. It's a vessel that carries stories, experiences, and a shared connection that transcends the ages. Oliver and Captain Van der Decken find themselves engaged in a spirited exchange of tales. As the flavors of the carefully prepared dishes mingle with the camaraderie that now bridges their worlds, their conversation flows with an ease born of shared experiences that defy the boundaries of time. The captain's eyes twinkle with a timeless wisdom as he regales Oliver with tales from the many eras he has traversed. His voice carries the weight of a life lived across the span of centuries, of witnessing both the mundane and the miraculous. I've seen sunrises that painted the skies in hues of gold, he says, his gaze distant as if lost in the tapestry of memories. I've witnessed storms that summoned the wrath of the sea itself, and moments of tranquility that could calm even the wildest tempests. Oliver listens with rapt attention, captivated by the captain's stories that span epochs and stretch the limits of belief. He senses that the captain's words carry a deeper resonance, as if each tale is a fragment of a life lived in the interstices of time. And now, Captain Van der Decken continues, his expression solemn. I stand before you, an eternal wanderer of the seas, cursed by my own yearning for the unattainable. But you, Oliver, you carry a different kind of journey, the journey of a traveler through the very currents of time. As the meal progresses, the conversation takes a more earnest turn. The captain's gaze, once filled with the wonder of exploration, becomes tinged with a subtle solemnity. His eyes lock onto Oliver's with an intensity that commands attention. Oliver, the captain begins, his tone gentle yet steadfast, as you navigate the tapestry of time, you must protect that which guides you, the key to travel, the watch, the book, and the celestial maps. The forces that govern such journeys are fickle and mysterious. They can lead you to worlds both wondrous and perilous. You must safeguard these treasures, for they are your compass in a sea of endless possibilities. Oliver nods, his resolve solidifying with each word. The captain's words carry the weight of experience, a wisdom earned through the ages. He realizes that his role as a time traveler is not only an adventure but also a responsibility, a duty to preserve the delicate balance between past, present, and future. Around them, the night sky glimmers with stars that have borne witness to countless stories. Captain, Oliver begins, his voice a mix of earnestness and curiosity. How do I ensure the safety of these invaluable possessions, the key, the watch, the book, and the celestial maps? How do I protect them amidst the unpredictable currents of time? The captain's gaze holds steady, his eyes a mirror to the depths of his own experiences. A moment of thoughtful silence hangs between them, the weight of countless journeys and tales shaping his response. Oliver, the captain replies, his voice carrying the wisdom of ages, the key to safeguarding what is precious lies in the art of discretion. Keep them close to your chest, quite literally. Secret places are there to be found. Oliver absorbs the captain's words, feeling a mixture of revelation and anticipation. His possessions, each holding a unique significance to his journey, are keys to the uncharted realms of time, and to his way back home. He contemplates the notion of secret places and the art of concealment, realizing that he must forge a path not only through the corridors of time but also through the realms of secrecy and discretion. As the night unfolds around them, the stars above and the vast expanse of the sea below seem to echo the captain's word, a reminder that secrets can be as elusive as they are essential, as profound as they are protected. Amidst the backdrop of starlit skies and the ship's ethereal ambience, Oliver absorbs the captain's wisdom, his thoughts weaving intricate pathways through time and secrecy. As a sense of purpose takes hold, he turns to Captain Van der Decken, determination etched into his features. Captain, Oliver begins, his voice resolute, your guidance is invaluable, and I'm deeply grateful. But I must now make haste back to Hollowbrook. The book and the celestial maps, important pieces of my journey, need to be safeguarded. The captain regards Oliver with a knowing nod, his eyes reflecting an understanding of the urgency that drives him. A wise choice, he remarks, his words carrying a weight that resonates with Oliver's mission. The protection of those artifacts is not only a matter of preserving history but also of shaping destinies yet to unfold. As the conversation unfolds, a question forms in the captain's gaze, a curiosity that bridges the space between them. Will you return, Oliver? Captain Van der Decken asks, his voice a tapestry woven with the threads of past and present. Oliver's heart stirs with a mixture of contemplation and resolve. He gazes out at the sea and the stars beyond, his thoughts reaching into the currents of time that beckon to him. I will, he replies, his voice steady and filled with purpose. The bond we share, the stories yet untold, it's a journey that I'm compelled to continue. The captain's eyes hold an unspoken acknowledgement, a silent recognition of the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. As Oliver's presence lingers on the spectral deck of the Flying Dutchman, he realizes that his connection to Captain Van der Decken is not just a meeting of two travelers, it's a convergence of spirits who have embarked on a shared voyage across the realms of existence. And as the stars twinkle above and the ship's timbers creak softly beneath their feet, Oliver and Captain Van der Decken stand as testament to the timeless dance of curiosity and discovery, a dance that spans the ages, transcending boundaries and echoing with the footsteps of those who dare to explore the uncharted territories of the human experience. With a respectful nod and a heart heavy with gratitude, Oliver conveys his farewell to Captain Van der Decken. As a smile of understanding passes between them, he reaches for the watch on his wrist, a silent, luminous sentinel that bridges worlds. His fingertip brushes against a small, red shining button, and in an instant, the world around him begins to shift. The boundaries of the spectral deck, the starlit sea, and the enigmatic captain dissolve into a cascade of light. As if embraced by the gentle tendrils of the cosmos, Oliver finds himself once again surrounded by the radiant white light, a luminescence that transcends both time and space. His body feels weightless, as if suspended in a realm between the tangible and the ethereal. The sensation of being lifted, of ascending through the unknown, is both familiar and exhilarating. Colors and shapes blur into a vibrant tapestry of radiance, and a sense of profound transition envelops him. And then, as the luminous glow recedes, the world takes shape anew. Oliver's surroundings transform once more, and he finds himself standing in the familiar confines of the inn in Hollowbrook. The soft, warm glow of the celestial maps bathes the room in an otherworldly luminescence, casting intricate patterns of light and shadow on the walls. The inn's wooden floor creaks beneath his feet, grounding him in the present moment. As he takes in the celestial maps that surround him, he feels a sense of continuity, a connection that spans beyond the boundaries of his travels. The constellations, the ship sailing among the stars, the very essence of the cosmos seems to linger, a silent reminder of the journey he has undertaken. Oliver's heart beats with a mix of wonder and introspection. He carries with him the echoes of his encounter with Captain Van der Decken, the wisdom imparted, and the secrets of safeguarding his artifacts. The watch, the key, the celestial maps, they are not just possessions, they are keys to unlock the doors of understanding, leading to worlds both known and unknown. As he stands in the inn's softly illuminated chamber, Oliver contemplates the boundless expanse of time that stretches before him. The journey continues, the voyage through the tapestry of time, the exploration of history's hidden corners, and the unraveling of stories that have shaped the world. In the quiet embrace of the inn's celestial glow, Oliver stands amidst a sea of illuminated maps, each a canvas of stars and secrets. The soft luminescence casts intricate patterns on the walls, an ethereal dance that mirrors the dance of time itself. He gazes at the maps, his heart filled with a blend of determination and uncertainty. With each map that surrounds him, Oliver's yearning to find his way back home intensifies. He traces the intricate constellations, his fingers following the paths of stars, seeking a pattern that might lead him to his destination. His brow furrows with concentration, his eyes scanning the celestial expanse, but the familiarity he seeks remains elusive. The maps hold the stories of countless journeys, the pathways of forgotten travelers, and the echoes of distant realms. Yet, for all their wisdom, they remain enigmatic, a puzzle of stars that defies easy interpretation. The glow that surrounds him is both comforting and elusive, casting its radiance upon his search for answers. As minutes stretch into moments and moments into contemplative silence, Oliver's inner turmoil mirrors the challenge of navigating the corridors of time. The maps are like a mosaic of dreams, a tapestry of history interwoven with the threads of fate. Yet, despite his efforts, the path to his home remains shrouded in uncertainty, hidden among the myriad possibilities of existence. His gaze drifts across the celestial maps, their twinkling stars seeming to speak a language only the cosmos understands. Oliver's yearning to reunite with the world he knows grows stronger, a beacon that guides him through the labyrinth of stars. He feels both a connection and a separation, a yearning to bridge the gap between the threads of time and return to the place where he belongs. Dear listeners, in the gentle illumination of the maps, Oliver stands on the threshold of discovery, seeking not only a way back home but also a deeper understanding of the forces that shape his path. As we leave him for now, surrounded by the timeless glow of constellations and hidden truths, we are reminded that every story has its pauses, its moments of reflection and anticipation. Dear listeners, stay curious. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. Until the next one, when we continue our voyage with Oliver the Time Traveler, may your own journeys be filled with wonder and endless possibility.